are prepared as well. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Terry Rozier.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Miller is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Clark, one thing you love about this time of year, every team in the league still has a chance to do great things.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams, BA, that means winning a championship. For other teams, that just means continuing to move in a positive direction. Here we go.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Here's Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Rebounded by Johnson. Hayward against Bridges. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Brooklyn has possession. Johnson passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Bridges. An all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball-dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively. Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Hayward. Now Williams. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Bridges, a screen on Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Hayward, the pass to Miller. Back to Hayward. It's Williams, high post, knocked loose. Out to Hayward. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Bridges. Claxton with it. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Pounded by Rozier. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 3. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
We've talked about it so many times. Free throws such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. It's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
Here's Thomas. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. Here's Thomas. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Up and in on the layup. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. Williams defending. Kept alive. Out to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Miller. And there it is for him.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Puts it up from 12. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Rozier. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Rozier. Here he goes. That one's good. This game is all even.
Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
And the Nets call time here. Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. And it's Smith in for Dinwiddie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Smith passes to Thomas. It's blocked.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Unloads from 13. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And 1:01 left now in the first quarter. Oh, denied by Hayward.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
4 on the clock. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
And he knocks down the first one. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul. That one's off. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team. But when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
And the Nets making a change here. Watford's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Smith against Rozier. Smith passes to Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Here's Watford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford. At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's a tie game in Charlotte, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
The Nets, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Trendon Watford. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Smith in at the point. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yeah, you can't be careless around Smith. That's when he strikes because he's so quick.
Rozier against Smith. Pass to Smith. Down low. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. The Hornets shooting the rock at 58%. Smith outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Hornets. Yep, that one goes.
Simply dynamite in the pick and roll is Dennis Smith. Superb at fitting passes through the defense in these sets. Pocket passes, we call them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for O'Neal. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Richards' shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing, pounded by Rozier. Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Shot from the top of the key. That one rolls around and rims out. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, there's the alley.
Rozier is certainly a true combo guard in my mind. He's actually gotten better as a playmaker.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Smith against Rozier. Here's Miller. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
And the shot's good. Washington's got his second basket on the night. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Dinwiddie. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Out to the right wing. Back to Rozier. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
To the wing on the left. Buries it down low. And it's a 4-point Hornet lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. So for the Hornets, Williams has checked in for Richards. Hayward comes in for Washington. And it's Smith in for Rozier. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Smith. Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. And Smith over to help. Johnson against Bridges. It's Thomas on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Now Smith. Williams in the post. No points so far. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Claxton up top. Now Johnson, guarded by Hayward. Here's Claxton. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Hayward. Over Johnson. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Hayward's got 5 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Claxton. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Miller. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. To the paint. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Miller. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now Dinwiddie fires from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Good job by Rozier to get in position to challenge that shot there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Put your hands together and get locked for Red Panda.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing allowed them to do a lot of that.
It's usually that combination when a team is shooting this well. And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. You both played on each side of the country. So, Kenny, Ballers All Day, with a Z, wants to know what the biggest difference is between East Coast and West Coast fans.
Oh, well, West Coast fans, honestly, they like when you score. East Coast fans will appreciate your passing.
That's easy. West Coast.
It is easy. West Coast, because they're 3 hours behind. That's the biggest difference. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. 3-point lead. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Terry Rozier is out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Offensive rebound. Rozier and a missed layup. Rozier's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Rozier. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Here's Rozier, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's good for 2.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Pass to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Rozier. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pass to Williams. And here's Rozier. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. The Nets with a lead. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Miller. He has 6. Rozier outside. Bridges, a screen on Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. Pass to Johnson. Up top, Bridges. Clock at 6. The 3 connects from downtown. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Back to Rozier. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. As a matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
Rozier against Dinwiddie. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And the layup is good. Miller's got 8.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Pass to Bridges. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Up top, Rozier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Miller. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Williams, and it's Smith in for Rozier. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Finney Smith passes to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Up and over Smith. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Pelicans, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Clock at 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Hayward. Washington outside. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Finney Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Here's Miller. 11 points in the game. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Dinwiddie with it. Checked by Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson, and it's Smith in for Thomas. And he makes both free throws. 50 seconds left in the third. Smith outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Richards. Banked it in off the glass. Richards has got his second basket of the game.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Smith against Rozier. Pass to Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Washington grabs the miss. To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Smith passes to O'Neal. And again, it's the Nets missing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Bridges in at the 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith in the high post. On the wing, Rozier, covered by Smith. Richards with a screen. Here's Rozier. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Rozier against Smith. Pass to O'Neal. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
A nice shot by Richards.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Screen by Bridges. Smith passes to Bridges. They double him with Rozier. Outside Finney-Smith. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Rozier with it. Shoots from the block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Watford. Here's O'Neal on the wing. Finney-Smith. Got a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Smith. Washington, a screen on Bridges. Outside for Rozier. To take the lead. The rebound by Bridges. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Shoots a fadeaway. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for McGowan's. And Miller subbed in for Smith. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Dinwiddie in for Smith. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Claxton. Inside. Bridges passes to Johnson. Offline with a 3.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Again, the miss by the Hornets. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. It's Thomas on the wing, pounded by Rozier. Here's Thomas. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. 7-point differential. Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, an athletic jam by Bridges, going up high.
Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. And here's Rozier. Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. A shot to stop the run. Williams' shot is good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
2 minutes.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. It's Bridges on the wing. And Hayward comes to help. Bridges passes to Claxton. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Thomas. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And the Nets lead by 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Rozier. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
So it's Brooklyn now. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Rozier. For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
for the Nets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
They've met 3 times this season, and this is their 2nd win. It's turning into a little bit of a grudge match, and they'll be fired up for the next game. A win there, and they'll finish the season 3-1 against Charlotte.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Timeout call, the Hornets. they're down by 8. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Thomas. Williams defending. Thomas misses. Three-pointer, Bridges. And nails the tray.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Terry Rozier, the third. First personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Hornets foul call. Terry Rozier, the third. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Spencer Dinwiddie going to the line, shooting 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Hornets. They're down by 7. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Let's give a huge hand to your Honeybees.
Five ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.